Correction, correction, and correction once again. What's up, 23% Nation? Coach D is back. Yes, of course. And guys, I have a correction to make. Now, in our last video, part 3 of I Got Into a Fight, I mentioned that that was the very last video for this particular video series. But I've had to rethink some things, and as it turns out, I'm all about forgiveness lately. Okay? So, guys, Coach D has been bitten by the forgiveness bug, and because of that, I am going to create a few more parts, or we can use the word episodes, to this amazing video series. I got into a fight on Forgiveness Day, part 4. So, guys, get ready because we're about to dive just a little deeper. All right. Now, I do know that many of you have been following, and we all know what happened. There was a gentleman who was participating in the 23% challenge. Come day 5, Forgiveness Day, he ended up getting into a fight with his girlfriend. So he came to me wondering how in the world can he avoid future fights, right? So guys, as always, Coach D is here to help. So in this video series, I'm giving not only this particular gentleman, but guys, anybody within the sound of my voice, a few of Coach D's tips to make Forgiveness Day something smooth, something easy, and ultimately something successful. That's right. So before we get into tip number 4, ladies and gentlemen, here is something that I would love for you to remember. And this is a quote by the late, great Mahatma Gandhi. Okay? The weak can never forgive. Forgiveness is the attribute of the strong. So, ladies and gentlemen, please take an opportunity to remember that. All right, let's now dive into today's tip. Tip 4. Come from love. Ladies and gentlemen, that's right, I said it. It's very important that on day 5 of the 23% challenge, Forgiveness Day, that you come from love. Now the question is, how in the world do I do that? Well, allow me to offer you just a little bit of assistance. Here is one way. Make sure you're in a quiet and calm environment. Ladies and gentlemen, I got to tell you that this is one of the best places to be during your act of forgiveness. Now, you may find a quiet room, but one of the things that I would like to recommend today is that you go out into nature. Ladies and gentlemen, nature is probably going to be the easiest place where you can find a little bit of peace, a little bit of quiet, a little bit of calmness, and definitely some serenity. You also have to understand that the energy that's in nature is going to be very soothing. It's going to vibrate at a higher frequency. You see? So when you and the other person are out in nature, maybe you're at a beach, maybe you're in a forest, maybe you're up in the mountains, or maybe you're just simply around some water, right? You're going to feel differently as opposed to being in a crowded room with a whole bunch of people, or maybe the television's on, or maybe there are kids and pets running around. You see? So in order for us to come from love, we must be in a loving environment. That always helps. So please, go out into nature. Surround yourself with trees. Surround yourself with water. Surround yourself with sunlight. Surround yourself with wind that is blowing. Moderately, of course. No hurricane force winds. Okay? Now, here's the other part of coming from love. Is that once you're out in nature, what you want to do is you want to explain your agenda and the reasons why you're doing it. Ladies and gentlemen, I gotta tell you, the 23% challenge is something that is amazing. You see? So before you begin to divulge all the reasons why you're forgiving or asking for forgiveness, You want to let the other person know exactly what it is you're doing. So don't be afraid to tell this other person, you know what? I'm doing something, it's called the 23% challenge. Now, the reason why I'm doing the 23% challenge is for the following reasons. It's all about self-development. It's all about self-improvement. It's all about me becoming more well, and as in the words of one of my personal favorite spiritual counselors, Infinite Waters, I am attempting to become my greatest version. That's right, guys. So once you place yourself in nature, once you explain your agenda and you give the other person your reasons for forgiving or asking for forgiveness, then you're more likely to be successful. You're more likely not to get into a physical fight, a verbal fight, and definitely no ill feelings. So guys, once again, always, always, always come from love on Forgiveness Day. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for watching. I definitely want to thank you for listening. As always, eat well, feel well, think well, do well, be well. Question of the day, and question of the day once again. Guys, you already know that me and the rest of the 23% nation have inquiring minds. That being said, we want to know what your feelings are as far as this question is concerned. So check it out. Do you feel it's important to forgive? I don't know what your response is going to be, but let me know. Whether you feel it's important, whether you feel it's not important, we want to know. So guys, this is Coach D. I'm signing out, and yes, there will most certainly be a part 5, so stay tuned. God bless, take care, and goodbye.